Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, in today's video, we're continuing our acids in skincare series, this time focusing on possibly the best-selling acid, the most common acid, and the one that you guys asked me the most questions about. That is glycolic acid, the wonder glow-enhancing addition to any skincare routine. I'm going to talk through the pros and cons of adding it. I'm going to say who could benefit from it. I'm going to give you my 5 best products available at the drugstore, plus a little bougie something if you're into treating yourself. So look out for that towards the end of the video. So let's get straight into it because I've got an awful lot to say. Glycolic acid, what is it? It's an alpha hydroxy acid derived from fruit. What it does is it's a small molecule with a light weight, which means it can get into the skin and do a deep penetrative exfoliation, which can't be delivered by something with a large molecule such as lactic acid. For that reason, it's probably the core component in a lot of the in-derm chemical peels that you see people have, where you see the alligator skin peeling off. It's absolutely fantastic. It comes in 3 different sets of concentrations. The 0 to 10% concentrations typically are daily toners, treatments. Anything over 10% and up to 30% is a weekly treatment for that deep exfoliation once a week. And anything over 30% I usually say is what I class as a chemical peel strength and should be done by a professional in a professional setting. There's so many products out there that I'm going to break it down as to what you should be looking for, but really glycolic acid is fantastic when it comes to dull and lifeless skin. Our skin often can appear dull because we have a thicker stratum on the skin. We've got wearing a mask of dead and dull skin cells. What our glycolic acid does is it eats away at the bonds between the cells, which allows the body to increase cell turnover, get rid of those dead skin cells quicker, and reveal the gorgeous, fresh, youthful skin below. It's absolutely fantastic for anyone that has hyperpigmentation because, again, with that extra cell turnover, you're removing that pigment with all the skin cells that you're turning over. So it's fantastic if you do have that acne scarring or the after effects, the hyperpigmentation linked to past breakouts. I love this product. It is my go-to exfoliating ingredient. I think it's fantastic. In terms of who could use it and who could benefit from a glycolic acid, I think anybody, with the exception of those that are super dry and super sensitive. If you have very dry skin, you're better off with a lactic acid. If you have very sensitive skin, you're better off with a mandelic or an azelaic acid. I've done a whole video on acids, which I will link up there. Check that out if that comes to you. For everybody else, glycolic acid is going to be your glow-enhancing friend. I personally do a daily glycolic acid treatment, but it's up to you whether you want to do it daily or whether just keep it to weekly, or some people just like to go for a 6-monthly peel at the derm's office and do away with an extra step in your skincare routine. It's personal preference, and I'm going to go through the products to be able to deliver that. So for me, what are the pros? Well, the gorgeous skin that you're going to see at the end of a glycolic acid treatment. Honestly, it is a fantastic wonder treatment when it comes to glowing and beautiful summer-ready skin. Another pro is it works quickly because it's got a small molecule and a lightweight molecule size. It gets deep into the skin and works super fast to deliver the results that you want. So with a mandelic or an azelaic acid, you're going to be waiting 3 to 4 months to see the results. With a glycolic acid, you'll see it within 2 weeks, which is fantastic for a skincare product. And for someone like me that's impatient, you get the results like that, which is absolutely amazing. Another pro is it's often quite cheap. You don't need to pay a lot of money for some really good formulations. The drugstore have really come through when it comes to glycolic acid. You don't need to overpay for these products, which I'm going to prove with my recommendations. But a real pro is you can get a really robust, high quality exfoliation and that glowing, dewy skin that we all crave for very little money. And that's something we should celebrate. Drawbacks. Until recently, very difficult to find a cruelty-free version of a glycolic acid. Obviously, I've done my research and I found you some, so don't worry about that. But that was a problem up until recently, and you do maybe have to do a little bit of searching to find the right product. Also, another con is you will get a little bit of drying with this. It's not a moisturizing acid the same way that lactic acid is. You will find this will dry out the skin to some extent. It removes some of the oil and it will just dry the skin. I don't find that's a problem because of the products that I have chosen today are bifunctional, so they have added humectants in there to sort of counteract that. But if you use a glycolic product that isn't bifunctional and doesn't have added moisturizers, you might find it dries you out a little bit, which is why I wouldn't recommend it for the dry skinned amongst us. So let's get into it, because I don't want this to be a long and rambling video. I want you to get on and get enjoying the benefits of a glycolic acid. So the first one I'm going to recommend is the go-to, the holy grail, the thing that I think kick-started in most people's minds the craze that was glycolic acid, and this is the Pixi Glow Tonic. I can't say much more than I've already said in a video that I've done, so I'm going to link it up there for you. I love this. Bifunctional, it's got aloe in here, it's got sodium hyaluronate, which is a hyaluronic acid derivative, which is going to help to plump the skin, but it's also going to add the moisture back to the skin, which you lose if you do quite a robust exfoliation. It's 5%, which is what I say is suitable for a daily use. It's advertised as daily, and you could use this every single day. Don't worry with any of these products if you do find your skin doesn't suit them every day and you end up doing them every other day. You'll still get those gorgeous results. Listen to your skin. It might just take a little bit longer to deliver them, but you'll be doing it in a safe way every other day. For me, I can tolerate this every day, and this is my go-to toner every single day. Beautiful product. £10 for this size, £18 for 3 times the size here in the UK, $25 for the big one in the US. Beautiful product. If you haven't tried it, 10 out of 10. Gorgeous. Moving on to what it says its sister product. I'll leave a link of it there. This is the 7% toning solution by The Ordinary. Now, that one, the Pixi's 5%, The Ordinary is 7%. So people say, oh, it's stronger. Kind of. It's hard to tell because of the pH also has an impact as well, and the pH isn't on the Glow Tonic. It is on the 7% toning solution, but it's quite hard to compare like for like. So I'd say these two are very similar products. They both hydrate. They'll both deliver a really good daily exfoliation. I think it comes to personal preference. The Pixi has quite a lot of herb and fruit extracts in there, which is fantastic for calming the skin, for moisturising the skin, but some people can be quite reactive to it. So bear that in mind. The Ordinary doesn't have a lot of those in, so you're missing out on some of that calming and moisturising. But equally, if you're quite reactive to the addition of things like extracts and herb extracts, then it might be a better product for you. So it's kind of swings and roundabouts. I love both of them. They're both 10 out of 10. The Ordinary is a little bit cheaper. It's £7 here in the UK. Works out about $12 over in the US. So it's a little bit cheaper. Less hydration is going to come from it, but there's also less things to be reactive. So it's 50-50 on which one I prefer of those two. Both gorgeous products. Now, keeping with the daily toning, I'm going to bring up this product, which is the Boots, which is the drugstore here in the UK. You can get it globally as well, glycolic acid toner. This has literally just come on the market, and they sent me this 2 weeks ago, which was so kind of them, and I tried it and I fell in love. This is a gorgeous glycolic acid toner. Again, safe to use every single day, and I have been using it every single day, and it is gorgeous. It's one of the it's only lightly fragranced. You'll find all glycolic acids have fragrance added into them because on its own, glycolic acid is a bit rank smell-wise, and most companies want to mask that so you actually enjoy their products. So most glycolic acids will have a fragrance in there. This one's very light. The reason I love this is because if you go on the ingredients list, there are so few ingredients in this product. I always think the more ingredients you have in a product, the more chances of a reaction or a sensitivity increase because you're loading the skin with ingredients and with chemicals. So the fewer ingredients in a product generally is a good thing. Now, it doesn't mean you can't have a reaction because you only need one ingredient to have a reaction to it, but I was just really impressed with how few ingredients there are. Glycolic acid, it's got a humectant in there, which is fantastic to keep the moisture levels up. So it's bifunctional as well as being a fantastic product, and I just love it. This is £5. It's on a par with The Ordinary price-wise because you get more with The Ordinary, but you're paying a bit more. This is a smaller size, £5. Great for travelling. I love this. It's cruelty-free and it's vegan. Pixi, The Ordinary, also cruelty-free. So you notice this trend here. I'm trying to stick as much as possible with the cruelty-free thing to give you some really good options. This is beautiful. If I was going to knock them, I would say they haven't put the concentration. I know enough about these products. I've tried enough to tell you this is between 5 and 7% in terms of concentration, but I'd love it if they'd have just put it on the bottle. Also, when you throw away this packaging, you end up with this, which is clear, and it's almost impossible to read any of the information. So Boots, if you're listening, make it a bit easier to read because my vision is not that bad and I can't see that, so it means I have to keep the box, so I keep reminding myself what's in here. But beautiful product, really good drugstore price. They've sent me some other products which I haven't sampled yet, but if they're as good as that, I'm going to be in skincare heaven. Now on to some other things. So they're the daily toners. What happens if you want to use something a little bit different formulation, a serum maybe? I've got one for you, the L'Oreal Paris Revitalift 10% glycolic acid serum. I'll leave an image of it for you. This is beautiful. I love, love, love this serum. 10% is really up there. It's at the top end of what I think is safe for daily use. So just be a little bit careful. You might want to use it every other day because it is quite a strong product. It sinks in gorgeously. There's no trace left on the skin. Use it as part of your serum step in your skincare routine on a morning, and it is gorgeous. It's super hydrating, as serums often are, and it's got calming ingredients. So some people that find a robust exfoliation can be quite sensitizing to the skin. This is going to calm it down, take down that redness, and just work with your skin to deliver the moisture and counteract some of the sensitivity that can come from a glycolic acid. Gorgeous product. Absolutely love it. Here in the UK, it's £16, so it's around the $24 point in the US. Beautiful product, still drugstore prices. Now, if that's a different formulation, what happens if you just want to do a weekly treatment? You don't want an extra skincare step in your daily routine. You want to do a weekly treatment. There is only one. I'm not going to give too much detail because you've heard me bore on about this on this channel before. It's that good a product. I'll leave a link to a video I did reviewing it. This is the peeling solution by The Ordinary. 30% glycolic acid with 2% salicylic acid thrown in for free. Beautiful, beautiful product. Use this once a week, and you'll still be seeing the differences to your skin 6 days later. It is that good. It's super strong, so make sure you always read the label. Make sure you use it properly. I don't want to see anybody using it more than once a week. I hear people saying it cured my acne because I used it every single day, and I'm like, that is just the worst thing you can do, because it can actually lead to further problems like hyperpigmentation and more dryness and wrinkles because you're overusing it. Once a week is more than enough. If you're like me and you want to just supercharge your exfoliation, use this on a Sunday, and then every other day use your Glow Tonic, your Boots, your Ordinary, whatever you want to use, and that way you're just supercharging and super boosting your exfoliation game. I love this product. Absolutely sensational. Check out that video if you haven't already. Now, finally, that's 5. So that's 5. I've given you 3 that you use every single day. I've given you 1 that you can use every other day, and I've given you a weekly treatment. All of them fantastic, all drugstore prices. That last product by The Ordinary is £8, so again, under £10, under about the $10 point. You can't argue with that. All cruelty free, with the exception of the L'Oreal one, so you've got a cruelty free ethical option as well if that's what you're looking for in your skincare. I did promise you a bougie. Well, for those of you that have been following this channel for some time, you'll remember I did a Goop by Gwyneth Paltrow skincare routine. $900 spent on a load of product from Goop. Most of it was a load of tosh, and I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. However, there was one standout diamond gold star amazing product. I'll leave an image of it there. That is the Goop Glow overnight peel masks. I loved these. I wanted so much to hate them, and I loved them. This is a 15% concentration of glycolic acid, which is really good because most of the time you find it's either under 10% or 30%. There's nothing in between, which is going to give that sort of twice a week treatment, gradual increase. You don't get that often in skincare, so this has found that niche in the market and it delivers it. I don't know how they've managed to get this formula as good as this, but it sinks into the skin like that. It's moisturizing, it's calming, it smells heavenly. I woke up having used these pads and my skin felt like it had been reborn. It looked like I'd had like a decade's worth of sleep. It was that good. I love this product. I had to throw away the packaging because it kept looking at me and saying, buy me again, buy me again. And I thought, I can't, because it's $150, so £130 for 15 pads. Nobody except for Gwyneth has that sort of money, and I don't think you need to spend that money on your glycolic because I've just given you some really good drugstore options. However, if you're feeling your inner Gwyneth and you want to splash out on a product, this is a luxury product which delivers, is gorgeous, and you will not regret buying. Your purse might, but you won't regret buying it. So check it out if you're looking for a luxury bougie little treat for yourself. Anyway guys, I hope wherever in the world you are, you're staying safe and well. Lockdown has to end soon, and when it does, we'll all have our glowing, radiant, freshly peeled faces ready to show the world. Leave me a comment below. What is your go-to exfoliator? I'd love to know. Maybe you haven't used one ever and you're going to try one of these. I've convinced you. Tell me in the comments below. I love to hear from you guys. Hopefully you give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.